stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Now look at this. A reverse right out of the gate. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. In motion, it's Jefferson. Throwing on 2nd down, Roseman. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get... He got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head like he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
It is 3rd and long. In motion, it's Jefferson. Roseman looking to throw here on 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. He'll let this go. Deep for Jefferson. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down. Good return here, able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field.
Lions, got to be. Max Cougar 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
The tackle by Andrew Van Dinkler. A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3.
Ready? Track, Panther 60, Panthers, go!
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. High Had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Sanders on third down. He's to the 15. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Browns. It's his fourth touchdown on the year. Riley Patterson now to have the extra point. The kick is good. And the Browns will take a 7-0 lead.
7, Vikings nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Now he'll give it up. It's a reverse. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Throwing on 1st and 10. Roseworth. Here comes the screen to Jones. Running free at the 45. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 78 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. Reichert good with the extra point. The Vikings will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19, 18, Pioneer.
On play action, Shador. Open man is Johnson. He's got him. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Gain of 16 for the man who wears 16. And a first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 11. It's a Browns first down.
19 tight, 19 tight.
47-yard line.
Let's go now. 77.
Off the play fake, here's Sanders. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Njoku. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
Ready?
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's into the end zone. What a response! David Njoku possession is good. And the Browns will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. They'll go with the reverse. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Here's Brosmer on 1st and 10. That's complete. It's Sanders. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Operating out of the gun, it's Brosmer. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Ty Belton, the intended receiver that time. Now it's going to be 3rd down. From the gun, it's Brosmer. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. Here's Ryan Wright now. And John's to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Brosmer. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. And he will go all the way. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. Will Reichard now on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Vikings will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Deputy! Deputy Lions!
Stewart on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the gun, it's Sanders. The throw here is complete. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
From the gun on third down, Sanders. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Cleveland.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball. Give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
First and 10. From the gun, a give to Judkins. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. From the 6, here comes a return. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. In motion. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Carson's messenger there on the stop. From the 25, here's second down and 7. Out of the gun. Here is Roseberg. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. 20 yards on that pass play. First down, Minnesota.
10 at the 46-yard line.
Roseberg. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Roseberg to throw once more. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. In motion, it's Jefferson. we're going to throw here on third down. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
So what they're trying to do with this concept here, Mike, is they're trying to put layers into the defense. There's somebody attacking deep. There's somebody attacking intermediate. And then in this case, they force the ball to be thrown to the underneath check down, and they're able to keep him short and force fourth down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. They'll run for it, and it's Jones. And he's going to pick up the Vikings first down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on fourth down. So some early intrigue as we have reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Browns with the advantage. More from the International Series in London after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Brosmer. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And it'll bring up second down. To the air, Brosmer. Left side here, caught by Addison. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. 3rd and a yard. Looking to throw is Brosmer. He's got his man right side. It's complete.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. Sometimes it's by design. Sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Throwing again, Brosmer. He's hit as he threw. He goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
The air once more. It's Brosmer. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. Task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Here's Brosmer again. And he'll just have to throw this this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Needless to say, there aren't many plays on the call sheet for that down and distance. So instead of doing something crazy and forcing a ball into coverage, he realizes that primary read wasn't there. Throw this ball away and puts an end to this drive.
On 4th down, it's Will Reichert time for this Viking field goal. This a 48-yard attempt. Reichert's kick is good. And the Vikings will cut the lead down to 4.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Bronco switch. Let's go now.
They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. It is a big play for the Browns. It's a gain of 34.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
On 3rd down, Sanders. And the Vikings are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37. In motion, it's Jefferson. To the air on 2nd down. Grosmer forced to his right. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
3rd and 7. Now Brosmer. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked by Jeremiah Wusu-Koramoah. And the Browns are going to take possession.
Really nice job there defensively. I mean, they completely took away his first read, and instead of the young quarterback going through his progression and being patient, taking what the defense gives him, he decides to still try to fit it in and force that ball. And ultimately ends up resulting in the takeaway.
And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical, right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And that is incomplete. Deontay Johnson, the intended target there. And it'll be second down.
Here we go. Back to 60, back to 60.
From the gun, it's Shador. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get on the ball.
It's made right side. It's Johnson. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Only need a yard, and it's fourth down.
Let's go now.
He'll try to throw for it with Sanders. That's hot. Left side. It's complete. He's going to pick up the Browns' first down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Cougar 19. Go, check, go.
They go play action now with Sanders. That's caught over the middle by Johnson. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Come on. Check. Viking 18. Check. 60 Eagles. Under front. Ready.
Again, it's Sanders. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. Andrew Van Ginkel in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I back to London, England after this. First down was not very good. Here's second and goal. Going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
Look, Mike, I realize most people, if they saw a lineman of his size waiting for him, they would just run the other way. But it's his job to try to find a way around the big fella and get what he can. Running backwards only turns a small setback into a much bigger one.
Big play coming up. Third and goal.
Let's go. Press all 80.
This throw left side taken in by Johnson. Great job by this defense. Nowhere near the end zone as we get to fourth and goal. Patterson's kick is good. tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. On play action, it is Brosmer. And nice work there. Goes to a slide and gain about 7. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Operating out of the gun, it's Brosmer. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the offensive throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, it's Brosmer. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
At the 46-yard line.
Throwing is Brosmer. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw. And fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Play action now. Brosmer hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. To the air again. It's Brosmer. Open man downfield. It's Hopkinson. A gain there of 23 yards. It'll be a Vikings 1st down. So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. This will be from 47 yards. Reichert's kick is good. And the Vikings will cut the lead down to 4.
Nice job there securing points with that final play. Of course, they would have loved to have come away from that possession with a touchdown, but I think they're going to be happy with 3 going into the break.
Short kick taken at the 17. He'll get as much as he can protecting the football as he dives to the ground. With just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. On 1st down, there's a screen set up for Judkins. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
They go play action with Sanders. And the rush gets home. Hill goes down. They got him. Dallas Turner in there to drop him. That is already 6 sacks for him now on this season. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Intercepted. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Here's Brosmer on 1st and 10. He tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get. Like, you're only 1 play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Browns will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Off the bootleg, Brosmer moving to his right. That's caught field by Jefferson. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 59 yards. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
They go play action with Brosmer. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Hill.
Every defense coordinator in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
That one is snuffed out. Going to lose yardage. Back to the 3.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Now, Shador throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
On the give, it's Judkins. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down at the 42-yard line.
Again, it's Judkins. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Here we go, set. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They run it once more with Judkins. That's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Browns getting their punting team out there, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
They're on the 16-yard line.
To throw is Huntley. Here comes the screen to Jones. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive linemen out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Back to throw. Huntley. And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. Well, the quarterback just kept going back and back, and you're wondering, what is he going to do? And Well, there's the answer. He's going to give the defense 2 points.
Yeah, and you have to wonder, Mike, did he just lose track of actually how far he was retreating? And at some point, you think that ball's going to come out. He's going to throw it away and move on to the next down, but he didn't. And now the defense is going to take advantage and get 2 points.
That is taken at the 10. And he'll be taken down as the next drive will begin there. Starts with a run by Judkins. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Blake in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
3rd and
4. It's 3rd and 4.
Jack Panthers. Let's go now. 19 charge. Ready.
On the handoff, Judkins. And that'll keep the drive going. He's got the first down up past the 40-yard line.
Really nice play call there that time. I think early on the quarterback realized pretty quickly, Mike, this is a light box. We got to take advantage of it. They get the right run call dialed up, and they're able to move the chains.
And on first down, it's back to Judkins. From the 48-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll try the left side with Judkins. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Thrust to his right, going deep downfield for Judy. It is a big play for the Browns. 38 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal.
Here we go. Start. 7, 6.
Judkins is into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. And make it 3 touchdowns now. Remember, he caught the one earlier. That is 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And, Mike, this is what every offense is searching for out of the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Browns are going to extend their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet she's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
Throwing, Huntley. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. So we are through 3. Back with more of the NFL International Series after this. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Mustang 19. Buffalo 18.
Now Huntley. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Third. Right there. Come on. Hit. Ready.
On the ground, Judkins. And this will go from maybe a couple, but it does show you that make-you-miss ability that he has.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 7.
19-18.
They'll run the toss here with Judson. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down. Out comes Riley Patterson to try the field goal. That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead. Huntley now. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Huntley. Pushed out to his right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Huntley. That one's caught by Hawkinson. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 29, and it's 1st and goal.
7 Pirates. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll look to throw again. They're hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Vikings. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Riker out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
On play action, Shador will be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
Ready.
They run straight ahead with Judkins. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Ready. 70, ready.
On third down, here's Judkins. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. It's a Browns first down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. From the 46, here's second and 9.
Second down at the Vikings 46-yard line.
On the ground, here's Dylan Sampson. He gets free, and he's into the end zone. Dylan Sampson, touchdown Cleveland. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're in. Miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
On comes Patterson for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Browns will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Now a hit, and he lost the football. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last 2 plays could not have gone any better. And then on the other sideline, they couldn't have gone any worse.
Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 9.
Come on.
Here's Judkins. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
So this time they're trying to use the run game to attack the boundary side of the field, and the defense is really fast in their pursuit. Really nice effort there from the backside, and they're able to bring him down this time for a loss.
Step 19 Lions. Panther 11. Panther 11.
On the draw is Judkins. And that's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up 4th down. Out comes Riley Patterson to try the field goal. This a 44-yard attempt. He pushed this one to the right. No good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. Check, contact. Check, contact.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Cut 19, cut 19. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
So at this point in the game, Mike, offensively, I think for the offensive coordinator and the quarterback and everyone, they're just trying to build on something. Can you generate an explosive play? Can you bring just a little bit of energy to the huddle and to the sideline? Because throughout most of this game, not a whole lot's gone right.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10. Here's Hawkinson in motion. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. He'll look to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short. The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple.
70 Timberwolf. Trap 50, trap 50. 19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
They'll look to throw. That's taken in, and he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. Works out as they convert on 4th down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
19 Lions. Cougar 19.
Back to the air one more time. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And that will lead to a 2nd down. They'll look to throw yet again. To the left side, that's caught by Felton. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. 70 Timberwolf. Ready, go. Hut, go. Right there, hurt. Steady.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. To the left side here. Caught by Addison. And he'll be forced out of bounds. A yard or so shy of the marker, but it is a gain of 9 on first down. Second and a yard.
Second and a yard.
Cowboy 80. Dragon 60. Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates. Mustang 19.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Flush to his right. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
It's going to be third. They need 1.
Let's go now. Viking 8.
Throwing now from the gun. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10.
That's another Vikings. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and
and that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Todd Felton. Touchdown, Minnesota.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Hold it ready. Ready. Cougar 19.
Sanders keeping it on the zone read. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance. You know at this point the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Up the middle goes Judkins here.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Only need a yard, and it's fourth down.
Bronco 80. 60 Bobcat. 50.
He'll try to throw for it with Sanders. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and he'll take the ball over on down. Here's 1st and 10.
19 Lions. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. 18 Pioneers. Buffalo 18. 18 Rebels. 18 Rebels. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Warriors 70. 79 Broncos. Check, 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 check.
They'll drop the throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
18. Ridge.
The throw is Huntley. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Here's a big one. This 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Cut 19. Cut 19. Chapter 11. Chapter 11. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Dragon 60.
Back to throw. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. Here's 1st and 10.
First down.
Back to throw. Huntley. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. And he's out of bounds on a pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Get up. 70 Lions.
Throwing, Huntley. He'll let this go. Deep for Jefferson. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work to separate the man from the football. And he'll bring up 3rd down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Mustang 19.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the 1st down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be 4th down.
Pioneers. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Here we go. One final play. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, the